Bonjour, welcome to this French course, and in this course we are of course talking about conjugation of verbs in the present tense. Before we start conjugating, there are a number of things we need to understand. First, we need to understand what is the French present tense. So in our module 1, our very first lesson in this course, we're going to talk about introduction to the French present tense. And in this particular lesson, we're going to cover what is the present tense, how the present tense is used in everyday French, building simple sentences, simple French sentences, and understanding what is the French infinitive verb. Now, in this particular lesson, we're going to describe what is the present tense, and we're going to see le présent de l'indicatif exprime un fait qui se déroule au moment où on parle. So the present tense describe an action which happens at the time we are speaking. For example, like in English, when you say I am eating, I am sleeping, I am playing, the action is taking place at the time you are speaking. Okay, when do you use the present tense? Il est aussi utilisé pour exprimer. The present tense is also used to express une action qui dure. For example, say il joue depuis ce matin. He's playing since morning. The action is has lasted from morning until now, and it's still going on. Okay, meaning it has not stopped. So at the time we are speaking, the action is still taking place. Une action qui dure, the action has lasted for a period of time. Un état means a state. For example, when you say il est malade, she's sick. Il est fatigué, he is tired. It is expressing the state you are in. Mostly these are adjectives. You could also say, for example, elle est sage, and so forth. Another time to use le présent is habitude. Habitude basically means your habit, what you do often. So if you do a particular action daily, then that becomes your habit. For example, tous les matins, je me lève à 8 heures. That means every morning I wake up at 8 o'clock. Because I have a habit of waking up at 8 o'clock, I'm going to use the present tense, and that's why I'm saying tous les matins, all mornings, I wake up at 8 o'clock. The other use of le présent is to give des vérités générales, to give general truths. Like for example, le soleil se lève à l'est, the sun rises in the east. That's a general truth. Okay, we cannot change it. Okay. Okay, in the sentences, could you identify which sentences are in the present tense? So as you can see, the verbs in the sentences have been conjugated. When we talk about a verb in the infinitive, we basically mean, okay, before I continue, you can click on the next course to understand what is les sujets pronoms. With the French subject pronouns. Now we're talking about a verb in the infinitive. A verb in the infinitive basically means a verb that has not yet been conjugated, a verb in its original form. But in these sentences, the verbs have already been conjugated. Okay, so now I want you to look at the sentences and identify which verbs are in present tense. Number one, demain, ils voyageront en France. Number two, hier, elle a acheté une robe. 3. Je regarde la télévision. 4. Quand ils étaient jeunes, ils jouaient dans le parc. Et 5. Tu finis toujours tes devoirs à temps. So now, which sentences are in present tense in this exercise? Well done. The sentences in present tense is numéro 3, je regarde la télévision, because the verb je regarde is in present tense. And number 5, tu finis toujours tes devoirs à temps, which and the verb there is finir, which has been conjugated in the present tense. Tu finis toujours tes devoirs à temps. Number one, demain ils voyageront en France, that is in future simple. Hier, elle a acheté une robe, that is in passé composé. And 4, ils étaient jeunes. Quand ils étaient jeunes, ils étaient is in l'imparfait et ils jouaient dans le parc. Is also in l'imparfait. Merci beaucoup. Remember to click in the next lesson where you're going to understand what are subject pronouns. Merci beaucoup et au revoir.